Hello, 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 everyone. I am Minister Sharon Brumfield. You're joining Let's Chat. You're used to seeing me early in the morning with Let's Chat, but I decided to add another segment, which is our evening portion, our evening edition. And so on this evening edition, I'll be talking with different business owners, authors, those in the community who are doing big and great things, getting them out into the TikTok world, into Instagram, into Facebook, and all of those social media platforms so that you guys can know what they're doing and what they're up to. And so my first guest is Lady Robin L. Burns of Now You're Talking Teas.
Woohoo! Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Minister Brumfield. Let me just say thank you so much. This is an honor to be on your show and chat with you regarding my business. I don't take it lightly or for granted, and I need to get up and get with things and know how to do these kind of things. So you're gonna have to show me how to get in the flow of these social media platforms. But it's truly a pleasure to be on with you this evening.
So tell me, how did Now You're Talking Teas start? What made you get into t-shirts? And I know you have apparel with a point. What is all that about?
Yeah. So if I can take you back just a little bit, I won't keep you too long on that. But I remember very vividly, Minister Brumfield, sitting at my dining room table. It was around 2008. At that time, well, actually 3 years prior, I had left. I resigned from teaching, and I really just didn't have any income coming in. And I was thinking, it was like I want to do something. I want to bring a little income in, and I started thinking about the fact years ago, I always enjoyed reading bumper stickers, trying to figure them out and all of that. And, just getting the point or figuring out what it was saying. And that came to mind. And I said, I want to do something where I can share with others points or thoughts or creative ideas or whatever it may be on a t-shirt.
Okay.
And I remember, I think it was Cassandra McShepard, I believe it was. I think I was listening to her or watching her, and she kind of inspired me to get this thing up and going. And the thought, now you're talking, came to mind because it's like, okay, so you're saying something. Now you're talking. I was like, I
Okay.
like that. That has a ring. So I said, well, let me get started with that. And actually, even before the t-shirts came along, I had started Now You're Talking, and it was a talk show. And that was a time where I would have people come on and share whatever it was, whether I had ministers' wives or pastors' wives. I remember that one, pastors' wives behind the smile and talking about how, we fake the smile and all of that, or entrepreneurs. And so I had different people come on the show and just share, their information and ask them questions and so forth and so on. And then in addition to that, I knew I liked editing. It was just something about seeing misprints or misspelled words or whatever. So I said, well, let me help some people out. And it started coming to me, or people started coming to me saying, can you edit this paper? Can you edit this book? And I was like, sure. So then that was another portion of my Now You're Talking. And it was writer's ease. That's what I called it, writer's ease. You write freely, I edit easily. So that
Okay.
was under that umbrella. And then so that was around 2005, no, 2007, 2008, somewhere in there. So then I started thinking of, God started giving me these different sayings. And as you said, I said I wanted my sayings or my designs to have a point to it. It couldn't just be anything crazy, but it had to be an apparel with a point. So whatever was on the apparel, there had to be a point to it. So then I started coming up, God started revealing it and sharing these different sayings that I could write or design. And I came up with a book, Now You're Talking. Mhm.
Okay.
And it's called Now You're Talking, Words to Live By, a book of quotes by Lady Robin L. Burns. And so in this book, there are some of my quotes that I now have on a variety of my t-shirts. So I had the talk show, the editing business,
Right.
the book, and then it was like, okay, I need to get this in print. So I need to get these sayings on t-shirts. And so I started with just a few t-shirts. Didn't know what I was doing. Really didn't know what I was doing, but I knew I wanted to do that. Didn't have any money, had very little money too, but it was like, I want to do that. And my husband was really trying to encourage me, Robin, you don't need money. You need to just get started. But I was like, well, if I want to do this, yeah, I do need some money. So I said, okay, I'm gonna listen. So I think I did one or two t-shirts and got paid for it. It was like, okay, this is gonna work. So I went a little further, and then I started putting all those sayings on various t-shirts. And someone had encouraged me to do a launch with my line, my Now You're Talking Tees line. So I did a launch in 2014, had some members of the church to come and model some of my t-shirts, and that's where it really sparked and it went forward. So I know that was a lot, but
No, that's
that was
amazing.
perfect. Yeah.
That's amazing. So it didn't start as t-shirts. It started as something else, but it
Yes.
developed into t-shirts.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I love Now You're Talking Tees. I get my t-shirts. I I remember one time I was counting like you have a lot of t-shirts, okay? It's like every time you make a new one, I'm like, okay, I gotta get it. I gotta get it. I gotta get it.
Uh-huh.
So, what can people find on your website in just a few minutes? Tell us what can they find on your website?
Sure. So on my website, I have an e-commerce store, and it's nowyt.com. That's the e-commerce store, or the website, and the name of the commerce store. And on the and in the store, people can purchase a variety of t-shirts, sweatpants. So I'll say apparel. There's some drinkware. There's houseware. What else do I have there?
When you say drinkware, you mean mugs,
Mugs,
cups,
yes, yes,
hats,
yes, hats,
hats. Okay.
yes, yes, and backpacks.
Okay.
Um, and I'm working to get more. They have like a little sample. They allow me to put like a little sample of like flip flops, but nobody has really purchased those. They've really been purchasing the the um, the apparel. The
Okay.
apparel. So,
All
and
right.
then what sells best and most is trending things or sportswear.
Okay.
I just had someone on there from Florida.
Mhm.
They purchased some Packers sweatshirts, and
Okay.
then probably like 5 days later, they ordered something and they sent it to someone else in Utah. And I was like, okay, this is a part of what I wanted, because I said I wanted Now You're Talking Tees to be known across the world. And
Mhm.
interestingly, when I went on there, someone had been on my page from Afghanistan. And I was like, okay, God, that's what I said I wanted across
That's
the
it.
world. So
Yeah.
now I just need them to purchase, and that's what I'm really working on. But yeah, those are the main items that I have on the and jackets. Well, that's a part of the apparel,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
yeah, those are the main things that I have in the store.
That is totally amazing. And so make sure you go and check out her website. Is
Yes,
nowyt.com. It's right here at the bottom. So
yes,
you can go ahead and check her out. I mean, you have blossomed, you have grown from just t-shirts to
yes,
housewares, glassware,
yes,
flops. Like what? Flip okay, that's so amazing. And so I'm excited. I can't wait to see how God is really going to bless your business in this
yes,
coming year. As you said, and you've been decreeing all over the world, people are going to
yes,
know about Now You're Talking Tees. It's
yes.
just a click. Just go
Just
on your,
click.
just go on the internet, put in nowyt.com, check out what she has. Make sure
Yes,
you put it in your basket and go ahead and click and complete that sale so
yeah,
that you can get those t-shirts and all of the
yes.
apparel that she has on her website. And so thank you, Lady B, for joining me
Thank
for this
you.
time. Make sure now, listen, you don't want to miss out on these special t-shirts. It's apparel with the point. She
Yeah.
has so many different phrases, cute phrases, scriptural phrases, some that, kind of, but they're apparel with the point, right?
Yes, yes.
when you wear your t-shirts. When I wear, okay, we got to get going, but when I wear the one sweatshirt that you made for me to the gym, people are always going like this. And I
Okay.
wonder, what are they looking at? And then I remember it says, warning, I might talk about Jesus at any point. And so, that's what they're looking at, and they're reading like, what is that? What is that? You know,
Right.
it's Apparel with the point. It's going
Yes.
to cause people to stop and
That's
look
right.
and wonder, what does your t-shirt say? So
That's
thank
right.
you for joining me, Lady
Thank
D.
you. It's been a
I'm
pleasure.
excited for what God is going to do for you. Go to her website, get those t-shirts, get that apparel now.
Go today.
All right. You
Yes.
guys be blessed.